What's up, YouTube? Making actually my first video of many that I want to make. Today I'll be working on my 92 Miata. It is an automatic with 180,000 miles. It's shifting a little bit weird between first and second gear. So I decided to do a fluid change. I did a lot of research because I couldn't really find that much information about these automatic cars. I guess nobody has automatic anymore. Everybody's going with a stick shift. So what I found out is this should be a pretty easy process. Like in all the cars, you just unbolt the filter itself and replace it, bolt it up, and bolt it on and call it a day. But this one is uh, it's a little bit different. There is an issue. I don't know who came up with this idea, but out of both the bolts, this one right here, show you which one. This one goes all the way through the ball body and has a nut on this side. So if you remove this when this part, the ball body is still on the car, you're gonna have the bolt going all over the place. So to make it a lot easier, what I did is obviously you have to remove all the bolts around there, the pan, drain it, clean it up. So what I did is remove the ball body, which is this bolt, this one here. So you have 1, 2, and then don't touch this one. This one actually keeps the ball body together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The way you take this off, let me show you. This thing has a pin. I guess it is like an alignment pin. It goes into the car and into transmission, and the transmission has another one that goes right there. So the way you take this off, let me just gonna mimic what I did. Let's say this is attached to the car and you have the pin. It is hooked up with the bolts, so you take all the bolts out. So what you do is just kind of lean it downward and out to remove that ball body. And this thing goes out. This is for the shifter. Just make sure once you put this in, you're going to see it. Let me show you real quick so you know what I'm talking about. You're gonna have your shifter. Just make sure this pin right there, it is lined up with the notch. Just make sure that is lined up right there. It actually, once you put it in, again, you have to just put it in the same way. Gonna lean it, align it, and push it in. Just make sure this thing, you will feel it once you put it in. It goes like, and it goes into there. So that makes it a lot easier to do this instead of just unbolting everything while this is in the car, because you're gonna have a mess. You have to make sure to keep track of all the bolts, because I think there's either this one or this one. I can't remember which one it is. It's a little bit either longer or shorter. So what I did is I put my new filter on a cardboard and traced it out and just kind of drew all the bolts. So when I took them out, I run them through the cardboard so I know where they go exactly, how they go back. And that's pretty much it. made a lot easier. A lot of people complain it is a nightmare. It really is, and just have to take, you know, some notes and just make sure um, you do it and don't unbolt where you're not supposed to, so you don't take this one out or this one out while this is in the transmission. So just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think the let me see the torque for this. So the torque for these bolts, let's try to it says it is 100 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds, 100 inch-pounds, and then the bolts that go for the valve body into transmission, it is 60, and then the torque for these bolts, it is 41 inch-pounds. So everything is inch-pounds. So you got 41, and then you have 100 for these ones, and then you have this one is 102, and if I'm not mistaken, these are I think 60 for these. So I'm gonna have to write them down. Just make sure you do research before you torque them. I don't think it's a big deal because it actually came out pretty easy. So they're just a little bit, just a snug. You don't have to like torque them real hard. Just make sure you put them the same way they came out, and I think that should be all. I mean, that should cover it all. One thing I noticed though, I found this in the oil filter. Fuck, I don't know what it is. I saw a video, somebody had the same thing. I don't know if he ever found out what it was, but if you know, just let me know in the comments. See what it is, but you can see my fluid is freaking nasty. I think it's never been done before on this car, so I hope it makes this a lot easier for you guys. It was a lot easier for me to do it. Just the process. Number one, take the bolts out, obviously drain it. Second, once you have it all cleaned up, because this thing is gonna it's gonna leak fluid non-stop. I mean, even when I removed this, it was leaking for like freaking 20 minutes. I was shaking it, just moving it around, make sure everything is dry. So number one, take this out, clean it, and then take this, and then these two. That's 7 bolts. Kind of, once you have those bolts out, just kind of lean it downward and out. Same way to put it back. Just put it back in, lift it up, put the bolts same way, and that's it. I hope this video helps someone. I'll be making more videos. I should have done it. I did a lot of work to this car, and then I'm swapping the engine for well, this has a rod nut, so you know this is gone, so I'm gonna have to replace it for another one. This motor has like supposed to have like 60,000 miles on it. I doubt it, but it ran fine when I took it out. I'll be making video on that, and then I'll be making video on working on my MR2, and I have a 300CX that I'm working on as well. So if you guys have any requests for any videos, I've done a lot of work. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer. Thank you guys.